Hello, everybody joining us on YouTube. This is the third part of the stream and episode 15 of the whole series. I can't quite remember. And of course, that means as well for all of you who are joining us on the stream, if you have missed any of the episodes so far, they are all on YouTube, except for one, which I do apologize, I somehow missed. Not quite sure how, but it went walkabouts. And so, let us... to fuel. Our coal is going up as well. All of our fuel is going up, which is absolutely fantastic. Let us continue. So yes, we do need to... We need to get another blueprint, quite frankly, and we need to... We very much need to get our next level of blueprint and get ourselves some food production. Cornerstone. Traders will arrive cooking on steam. Working a standardized set of rules. Every villager with their need for education fulfilled increases global production speed by 5%. Food production speed is increased by 15% for every 50 units of drizzle water stored. I'm going to take the gold, because then we can do more trading. I have to buy 40? No, 45 is the highest. I need to do 4 more trade routes. I need to find an ancient tablet, which we might actually go hunting for very shortly. 18 packs of crops. Should actually not be too hard. Packs of crops. Only in the makeshift post, which is here. And to get me a pack of crop... you can't use berries! How devastating. The berries not count as a crop. We are not getting any form of mushrooms. We're not really getting any vegetables either. There's a small chance, I believe, of getting vegetables through... Yes, through our... But... probably also using them somewhere for something. Because we don't have any, which... Although, no, we'll be eating them. Let's turn off the eating of vegetables, and let's see if they start to accumulate in our stockpiles. There he is. Where's our second woodcutter? He's right there. This looks like it could be a devastating glade. Why don't we... build ourselves a path over this way. We have 2 builders available. This has gone up to level 2. So that does mean we now get an extra 1 global resolve and production speed increased by a further 10%. Oh good, harpies have just pushed us up to reputation level 5. Our trade routes, we need stone and skewers. And, oh wow, beaver resolve is all the way up at 30. We do still need an extra beaver house, but we'll hold off on that for a second. Oh, it looks like we are slowly gathering some vegetables. So what does it take? How many? 6 vegetables, you say? Okay, then. And we need 18, so that's 72 vegetables. Oh, what are you allowing us to send? Stone? I don't really have any stone. And I have no way of really making bricks. We're not really using bricks for anything. Let's sell it. That will be a second trade route complete. Need to complete 5 to finish it all off. Hopefully, maybe in here, we'll be able to find ourselves an ancient tablet. And if... after this comes sunny season. So if I open this back up, we should get our lizard resolve up above 24. But we're also now short a provision pack. Make it using berries and berries only. And have someone come in and immediately go and make that for us. Because then we can finish off lizard villagers, which I believe should probably go and get us some villagers. Yes, 3 more lizards. Would be fantastic. How are we doing on tools? 4. We are, yeah, basically struggling for water. Like I said, that's why we need an extra rain collector. We need some more parts for that, though. And to get parts... Yes. And yes, those 2 can actually now go. No. Right-click. Activate. And if we get our extra 3 lizards through Lizard Resolve, which hopefully we're now getting through this... Might not actually hold on to it, though, before it happens. Let's stop tools a second. Let's focus, yes, purely on training gear. Because we're actually running out of training gear. As soon as you produce it, you will go and deliver it, which is fantastic. And we should just... Maybe not, actually. Maximum +8. That only puts me up to a 22. Suppose I could favor them. Go and favor them. That'll boost it up above the 24. We have to hold it for 2 minutes. Let us go and... I can only assume we're delivering these as soon as... Delivery in progress. Is it, though? Because it looks like she's going on a tea break. We're going to keep favoring them. I don't actually need to, but we will keep favoring them as it stands. Deactivate that. That will actually allow us to go and build this. Just because we're just going to, as I said, try and push it up the top level. Okay, cool. Yep, that got delivered once more. We have 9 in-house. That's fantastic. They are beating the hell out of each other. Those guys can carry on for another 49 seconds. Let's go and speed that up a bit. There's not really much going on in the meantime. We have villagers turning up in 2 minutes. And something else we will want is another shelter. Let's go and get that built in the background as well. "12 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Go and stop favoring them. Deliver. Also got us 5 more parts. Also got us another blueprint. We need to start making food. I see the scrolls. I love the fact there are scrolls, and I'm very tempted by the scrolls, but I'm not going to go and do it. Unfortunately, this only gives us pickled goods as an option. In fact, let's reroll. Let's see what we get. A harpy house. Oh, the temptation. Jerky, however, which is made off a meat group, I believe. We have ale and pickled goods. Hang on, let's see what's actually viable. Jerky. Show all. It is made from things we don't currently have. However, that due to 14 charges left. Consumption. Let's stop eating those. Stop eating any meat we get. Whereas on the other hand, I believe Pickled goods can be made with berries. It makes a lot more sense to do pickled goods. That does help lizards and beavers. And so with that, we are going to get pickled goods. We'll see if we can get ale. We'll see if we can get some incense. And let's go ahead and continue. We've just gone and gotten some more villagers who we are building a house for. We also may as well go and build a couple more houses. Because here they come. We're simply going to go numbers again. Get some lovely eggs as well. 9 people, 3 houses being built. Sold. We shall assign them all shortly. In fact, I'm going to go and stick right in here. Let's actually go to these. So obviously we won't be producing any ale. We could produce incense, but we don't actually need it. Will, however, produce pickled goods, not using vegetables, using berries and whatever becomes available. It also means I need clay. We're not really getting any clay anyway, to be honest. Trader arrived. We'll deal with him shortly. I can only assume I am not not getting any form of water skin either. Great. Dog. I need containers. You don't want to sell me any containers. Fine. Be like that. Biscuits, pie, and pottery. No, pottery is no good for me. That's the problem. You can choose 1 blueprint from all unlocked blueprints. Contraband. Or any farmer can carry 5 additional items. We don't want any of those. We want to sell goods, not buy goods. We want to sell goods up to a cost of 45.
Possible.
I'm gonna go and get someone in here.
Papa.
No, I meant both of them, but thank you. We shall simply go and take gold. Who need to make throw in an extra 125. In fact, why don't we sell a good number of those? And how about we go and take, you know, let's take some tools. How many do I have? I have 6. That'll get me up to 10. Not sure if I can do anything with 10. I might need 12, but it still makes us a lot closer. And what can we get that's nice and cheap? Probably absolutely nothing. Okay, let's trade.
Matimo. Hey.
Okay, up to 23 for a value of goods sold. Let's pickle some goods. Oh, that does cost 10. This one costs 16. Get a couple of people on that. Let's go and break open those crates. continuing to build our houses. They'll be done shortly-ish, which is good because we're about to go into a storm season. So we need everyone in a house. Oh, you can hear it on the horizon. Come on, people, let's get building. Let's get building. There you go, nice and fast. Then we're now collecting lots and lots of rain, which means we should be making lots and lots of crystallized dew. Let's go back to making tools. Send them to the Citadel. We'll get a nice jump in our resolve. We won't quite make the next level, but we should get close. And we are now making pickled goods. What we need, however, which is going to hurt us ever so slightly, is we need water skins and barrels. Let's get someone in here. Start making us some boots. That'll help lizards and harpies. We grabbed some paste from somewhere. Unfortunately, I can't use pickled goods for you. It's a shame. Trade routes, what do you want? You want leather? You want... I do have this. Why can't I sell it? I don't have packs of provisions. That should change very shortly. Sell that. I'll chuck a beaver in there. What do I have left? I have 3 people not working. Where can I do with another worker? Really get this production going. I mean, we've got 51 scales. I'm very much not short on that. 55 charges remaining. We are actually doing both of these at the same time. You know what? Why don't we get that at full capacity as well? Oh, we've just gone and sent that. That got us a lovely extra bit of reputation. With the pickled goods coming in and eventually some boots coming in, I'm very expecting to hit lizard resolve. Might even hit some beaver resolve if I can go and build some more housing. I don't have any planks whatsoever. And this guy has unfortunately run out. Have you come into here, and I think it's time we break through here. We're going to break through to another glade and see what we find. We have no longer have worms coming in. We're up on 33, however. We are starting to get some vegetables. We're up on 14. And if somebody... Hey, the beavers are going to push us over to get us our last blueprint. Again, need to get some form of either paste, jerky, or porridge. Probably porridge, I think, would be best, because... If I have a look at paste... show all, please. Although I can make it out of salt and fish. That's not a bad way to make paste. Porridge. I can make it out of, yeah, I mean, fish again. And water, although my water I'm kind of smashing into crystallized dew. And the other is skewers, which does take some form of meat. Once again, fish. So fish is our basically staple. Cornerstone. Every time you discover a new glade, 3 roots per minute. So I'm going to go 3 roots per minute. I'm going to say in consumption, don't eat roots. And I really do wish you could look up a resource in reverse, so to say, and you could kind of do it backwards. So paste once again doesn't take that. I think porridge did. So we could, in essence. Nope, porridge didn't take roots either. Okay. Not sure what roots can do me, but I'm sure they can do me something beautiful. I can make tea from roots. Got nowhere to use tea at this point, but I can make it. What have we got? Skewers and jerky. Very tempting into that one. Don't need there as. Do I go skewers? Skewers and jerky, skewers and jerky. I mean, if I reroll, I could get nothing, basically, so I think we're going to have to go for that. So skewers and jerky. I was kind of hoping for porridge or paste, to be honest, but we'll go skewers or jerky. Let's grab the butcher. Chuck him in here. We do need to get some planks coming back in. So we're going to focus that on that for now. We are low on salt, it would seem. Is what we're struggling with. Or nope, that we're not struggling with that. Something else took salt. And if I can remember what it was, though. We are officially not able to grab any oil either. That's painful. Let's take a couple out of you. We'll leave one. And we have clay node. We have clay. Small reed field, thunderfish pond, coal vein, fertile soil, plantation. What's a plantation get me again? Just what I'm getting, unfortunately. It's a bit of a shame. I might pull that down then, to be honest. Large abandoned cache and a fishman soothsayer, who I can apparently beat up. Or I can get him to foretell me something. Fees on the initial anger of the forest. I see it's increased by 100 for every scout in your settlement. Includes idle scouts and workers assigned to this event. Yikes. The comforts of the civilized world are distinguishing unnatural to the fisherman. Every 10 kilometers, food, clothing, or service needs are fulfilled, 2 random villagers are killed. Ouch. Or negative forest mysteries require a higher hostility level to activate during storm. I'm actually going to go this one. We are going to burn it away. We are going to foretell. Let us investigate. Life just became hostile, however. We have a little bit of time until... Yeah, we have a thunderfish pond down here as well. So yeah, so fish is very much what we're... going for. Okay, we actually very much don't want to rebuild it. Stone, clay, or reeds. I destroyed my reed gathering building. Yeah, also very much I want a small warehouse. I'm gonna put it just here. You will be moved next to it. But unfortunately, we can't move you. It's one of my tiny, tiny pet peeves. We need to go and rebuild you. Mine all these resources screaming at me to get mined. Going to stick you back down there. No gathering nodes near the herbalist camp. You up there. And near the woodcutter's camp. You know what? Let's actually go and move you straight in there already. And we have 2 caches in here. What we need now is a lot of tools, which we're on 8. We're actually not doing too bad. We should have all of the resources we need. We very much need is Harvester's Camp as well. We're into sunny season for 2 minutes and 10 seconds, which means we will beat the storm. We have a trade route available. What will it cost me? 6 routes, very happily. Getting those for free. That will be trade route number 4. And it's a shame this doesn't actually go and get me an ancient tablet. It will, however, allow me to start making pickled goods once more, because we will have 40 barrels. Also have 50 mushrooms and some algae. Are we eating mushrooms? Let's stop eating mushrooms. I'm sure I can find a better use for them. Let's look at that. Our storehouse is built. Let us also extend our path here. Get some lizards picking weeds. Let us make sure... Yep, you're not turned on. Just need the reeds to go to making fabric. Yes, we are struggling for salt. So we are going to be struggling for cloth. We're not struggling for dye anymore. We have run out of coats. That's a shame. You, however... Oh, wait. I need some lizards back. Let's make you a pair of harpies instead. Let's pause a second. I do want... Make skewers out of mushrooms. We can make skewers out of jerky. That seems like a bit of a waste, really. And fish, of course, once we get those up and running. There you go. We can only make jerky out of these, so we'll... Don't eat fish. We're going to make that out of that. We will not make oil, because they make it better. Anything you can do, I can do better. And so, yes, we shall have to grab lots and lots of that. Sold! Charges 2 left. Overwhelmed gatherers. That is about to drop off. I was wondering if that was still there. 19 seconds remaining. Hostility will decrease very shortly. Hunger. How are you hungry? We have lots of food. Increase our berry production. There you go. Now I'm going to start taking everything away from him. We have a lovely warehouse just here. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go back to making tools as well. Fine here. Let's stick a beaver in there to start getting... some increased coal. We've got plenty of fuel for now, but let's keep it coming in. Take a beaver off there and stick him in the mine. Why, hello, Nemunya. In fact, let's go for clay. We are now actually going to be able to grab clay, so we have no workers. Let's take a worker off. Where to steal a worker from? Let's say one from the distillery. Where did I even want? Ah, yeah, this one. I didn't actually need to because we're just finishing the fisherman totem. We're going to go and pull this plantation down. And then we're finally going to get a stonecutter's camp in the go. So how are you doing? Again, Namarunya? I'm not quite sure how that one is pronounced. Can we? Yes, we can get more villagers. We are in a storm. Maybe not the best time to be grabbing them. So I'm going to pause that for 1 minute and 36 seconds. And if I could go and grab one more trade route, then I don't think it'll happen with my current options. I can finish one more order. We unfortunately didn't get we didn't get an ancient tablet from this event either. We are pickling food again. We are getting jerky coming in. We should... yes, we're getting some skewers coming in as well. Ah, I've just started using my vegetables. Let's use my roots instead. I was using my vegetables for something at one point, but never mind. We're making vegetable skewers. How lovely. I'm not too bad. It's first thing in the morning for me, so I wouldn't say bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, but I'm awake. No, I don't use hotkeys. Because I play quite a few different games, if I start trying to use hotkeys a lot of the time, I just get confused and I press the wrong keys and the wrong button, and everything goes sideways, basically. It's not pretty. It's really not pretty. So we just got rid of tired gatherers. That took a lot longer than I would have expected. Well, hey, we just destroyed that building. And more to the point, we are thinking of getting 7 more people. So several of them being beavers. I assume we don't have... oh, we have some planks. So how many beavers do we have? 9. Let's go and build another beaver house. And then let's go and build another house. There's 5 of them at least. And I think we're going to lean into this one. So let's try and get 2 beaver houses. He doesn't quite fit. That's a shame. I was going to make me put him somewhere random. It's not going to look pretty. Up there will do. Okay, we've gotten through to rainy season. Let's grab our extra people. Except This isn't a challenge, no. Sell goods worth a lot of money. What do we got? Can sell a fair amount of algae, I think. We can probably sneak off a smidge of wood as well. Not the most expensive of all goods. What do we need to get to? Where's my numbers? Need to get to 45, and we've done 27, so that's... I can't count. 18 more. There's 12. What else can I potentially sell? That'll leave me with 3. There's 14. What else am I happy to sell? What else am I happy to sell? We'll get rid of some roots. We're getting those for free. Okay, I need a 0.2 more. Let's get rid of a couple of bricks. Oh, in fact, 1 will do. I'll sell a brick. And for them, we're going to go and take... Gain 20 pottery every time you discover a new glade. A handy set of notes on how to survive in the wilderness, written by an anonymous viceroy, increases global food production speed by 20%. We'll grab that. And... in return, let's go ahead and grab... what do I really need a lot of? Tools. Is really a big one, if I'm honest. And unfortunately, they're very expensive. I do realize that. But it has to be done. Take everything we can. What's the cheapest good they've got? No, that doesn't work. I think that's all I'm going to get, unfortunately. Let's trade. That's gone and gotten us 1 more point. Let's go and grab Viceroy's survival glide. Get it. Survival guide. Orders. Let's deliver that. We get 12 more tools as well. And traders will arrive quicker. 3 more villagers. See 3 packs of provisions for every new villager. Why didn't I go and do this first? Just why? I've just gone and gained like 10 villagers. Top 10 tips on how to cook more effectively. Gain 10 jerky for every 10 pie. We're not making pies, unfortunately. Herb and root production is increased by +1 for... damn it. Damn it, I could have just gone and made about 30 packs of supplies. So... I'd love a trade route to become available. That'll be 1 more. And then we've got not too much global resolve left. Now let's pause and take a moment. We have a lot of unhoused people. Quite a few of those will drop off. That goes down to 7. That goes down to 5. That should go down to 3. So let's go and build 1 more shelter in a spot where it doesn't look too hideous. Yes, lessons. I can't believe that. I suppose, obviously, I go, guess always do cornerstones first. Always do cornerstones first. Let's call it vegetables. Start expedition. I only want to get this one out of the way so I can do another one with a blueprint, quite frankly. We don't have any parts. He's just gone and left. I don't think she had any parts anyway. You're not worth any parts to me. You can disappear for now. So let's put you on deactivate. Let's... I could break you open for parts. On the other hand, how many tools do I have? 28. So I could definitely break open one of them. What gets me the best stuff? Not this one. So let's send this to the Citadel. Let's... sign. I know I've definitely got spots for beavers. And so do I want... I'll get the parts. We've got skewers, coal, and flour. That is not a great thing to be broken open. Or we have provisions barrels and dew. We're going to go for... I kind of do want the crystallized dew, to be honest. And break it open. Beautiful. We'll go and use some bone marrow. Let's go and investigate that. Once I break that open and get crystallized dew, we will start to be able to make tools again. Means I can break open this one and get another point of Queen's Grace. That all cascades nicely. Of course, once I've broken open this and gotten the parts, we can finally go and get our very first Stonecutter's camp all the way near the end. We are slowly fulfilling the need for pickled goods and skewers. Pickled goods coming in off mushrooms and roots. We're going to turn off the berries. And any container it can find, quite frankly. Pickle those goods well. Harvester's camp. No, let's go and deactivate you. And move you down into this corner out of the way. Woodcutter's camp. I'll chuck you around this side. I'm surprised these two haven't quite finished yet. Oh, you have. You're being cleaned out. And you almost have. You're going to be cleaned out. That'll get us a lot of fish, which we could very much do with. Your problem is... Why am I not using algae? That's your problem. And your problem is that we don't have salt. We're going to have clay coming in soon, though. Let's keep using that to make crystallized dew. Algae very much, and any form of water you can get your hands on. Let's not worry about that too much. We will have that finally coming in. And stick a couple of lizards in there to start mining clay. So our clay production will finally go up. Let's not make pottery. Let's not use the resources because we do now have a lot of, where'd they go? We've got a lot of barrels to use up, so that should be fine. Expedition complete. Let us... Ooh, an epic sunken chest. Increased vegetable production. Not that we're producing any. There you go. Lots of pottery and packs of luxury goods. Trade route. Send that out. We'll sell it. That's going to be another order complete. Struggling a little bit on resolve. We are, however, turning it around. I would love to get education services. Let's simply go and... call it berries and skewers. Let's go and start that expedition. I suppose I do, don't I? There's a very good point. Thank you. Thanks for pointing that out. I do struggle a bit to keep the chains of everything in my head. That's where my big struggle comes from, which on this game is actually quite big. Do we have? We do. We can go ahead and grab you. Investigate. So we're going to get one from that. We're about to get one from finishing a trade route, and we will get one from serving the people. And from that point, we will just need one more. There you go. Order complete. Get lots of extra resources. From serving the people, we'll get lots of extra resources again. And so after that, I'm hoping to get a temple from this. And if I can get a temple, my camps. Really? I thought these were always best if they faced towards your warehouses. What I'm looking for. Oh yeah, I suppose because they do come around the front, don't they? How about if I stick them further back? I don't know, I've always pointed them towards... I've always pointed them towards my settlement, but that is, I never actually really paid much attention to that. Let's go and 50-50 you. And... go and 50-50 you, and let's go and... I mean, well, you're a little bit different, I think. As you kind of just go out to the side. Go and 50-50 you, served the people. Deliver. True resolve remaining. Oh! Our harpies are actually getting hit hard. That is all because of simple high global hate. Fishing hut is now idle. Let's go and move you here. Harpy resolve. Wow, yeah, because we're not getting any jerky coming in. Really don't. Oh, we have no bugs. It's a bit of a shame. See, that's why I really wanted a temple. So that I could have had scrolls. I've been waiting to kind of do that since the beginning. We're going to go and favor them. Because we can deal with everybody else in that regards. Coats would be lovely as well. What's stopping me from... yes, I don't have any dye or resin. And no way to get it. Yes, thanks for that as well. So I'm gonna 50-50 my buildings now. When it comes to my resources. I know what I can do, of course. Let us... We've got so much fuel. Production speed. Hostility reduced by 80. Stop after the storm. So I can also start favoring them. Storm ends in another 34 seconds. And... Yep, we just need to get one more resolve. Yeah, to be honest with you, I'm not too worried about the woodcutters. I mean, I've probably got too many woodcutters, to be honest. And which also then pushes up my global hostility. Pickled goods are coming in nice and fine. I really want a temple. I'm praying for a temple. Cornerstone first. Always cornerstone first. Receive packs of provisions for every new villager. Well-rested workers. If I get... I'm not really fulfilling too much leisure. Herb and root production is increased by... we're gonna... Peasant supplies. ×2. Then we're gonna come here. And... we're gonna grab... Tough choices. And so I can only assume... trade goods. 68 packs of provisions. Where's a trader when you need one? Yep, there you go. Lizards are up. We can get a temple. We'll get the other 2 up as well. And so... there you go. In 2 minutes, I should be done. A trader has arrived. Fuel consumption in half. This is decreased by 25%. +1 to algae or bigger barrels. Go. Oh, he's here, but he's not here. And we gained the guild house. And a giant reward of... ooh, crystallized dew. Gain 40 meat every time a villager dies or leaves. We have lots of boots, lots of coats. We are also finally able to produce more coats. So yeah, global resolve's going to go up in general, and the lizards have pretty much gotten us there on their own. Because there are just so many of them. And we can even go and throw down another trade route, which I'm just not going to do. There's not much point at this time. Huzzah! 140 experience, level 7. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have just unlocked the foxes. Gives us Fox House, a tea doctor. Treatment, religion, passive effects, vitality. Oh, very nice. A tea house, which helps us produce tea much better. And a beanery, helps us produce porridge. The settlement is known for being a major trade hub in the region. Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber. But fulfilling orders awards 50% less reputation. Ouch. Reduce global resolve by 1 for every 3 levels of standing with other settlements in trade routes. This effect is retroactive. Well, that's pretty good. And then we got new citadel upgrades. Haunted Forest, real challenge. Win a game on veteran difficulty or higher, and prosperity 2. Back to the world map. Oh yes, very much still unlocking things. This is my first ever playthrough of the game. As you can see, we've just reached level 8, so I now have all of the base game races. I do not have... I don't have frogs yet, but I do have the DLC. A royal resupply. I salute you for your achievement, Viceroy. Many who have entered these lands never came back. And a culture so centered around expedition wagons are always heavily sought after and rationed. Vision and embarkation reign are increased by 2 until your next settlement. For controlling supply lines, the crown can easily temper the ambition of even the most successful viceroys. Grants 4 reserve embarkation points. Like, until the seal? The box has no lid. It can only be shattered. They say opening it before the time is right is one of the most painful ways to part with this world. Gain 5 seal fragments. I'm not going to go for the seal fragments. The embarkation range is nice, but I don't think I'm going to need it. I'm going to risk that. So I'm going to go for extra supply. Because where are we trying to get to? We're trying to get to down here. Maybe I did need the extra embarkation range. Yeah, maybe I did. Petrified Necropolis. Rocks in this region have a very peculiar shape and they smell funny. Dead villagers turn to stone. Gain 5 meat for every 10 stone and clay produced. Nice. That makes me very much lean towards lizards and harpies. However, yeah, our embarkation range, I should have gone for extra embarkation range. Never mind. We will struggle on. Hopefully we'll get to the seal before the blight comes back in. We might have to do a couple of settlements on a slightly easier level just to make it. Then if we come back to our smoldering city, Let's have a look at our deeds. An extra 50 experience. We have a comfort building, a pipe ending. And complete a game in the Haunted Forest. I think I'll be okay on gaining seals. I need to basically do another 4 settlements at that level. But I honestly think that it's going to take me longer to get there than 4 settlements. I mean, that's such terrible range. It's like 1, 2, 3, another 4 settlements. I currently have 3. I mean, even if I pay it Pioneer, I get 2, which gets me 8. I would have to do 1 more at a higher level. I would have to do 1 more Veteran. Which I may as well do, because all it does is it adds Blight Rot and Corruption. But honestly, I don't have rain engines, so the Blight Rot kind of doesn't do anything to me, if I'm perfectly honest. Anyway, let's zoom back out. But that is the end of the stream. That is all we have time for. Look at that. The settlement's lovingly growing down there. We will buy upgrades at the beginning of the next stream. And so thank you all for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. When we come back next time, we, of course, will continue to attempt to smash through. I mean, I'm currently on... I can do another 1, 2... maybe 3 more settlements before I get to there, which, like I said, I don't know if that's going to be enough. I mean, 1, 2, 3... and I might not be able to reach it in that time. Well, maybe I should have taken the extended range, to be honest, but we'll find out. And so until next time, as per always, I hope you will join us for the next stream, which will be same time next week. And of course, if you have missed anything, you can catch it all over on YouTube. These are uploaded as episodes afterwards. And so until we see you again, wherever that may be, as per always, I hope that you all stay safe, happy, and healthy.